Hadi, Dando, Suasto, Sicha Leon Erickson. I want to tell you a story. A story about long ago. A story about Danzu Daneti, the kind, generous old man. I am Nakazli Watan. I am of the Nakazli people, the people who go by water. We live in the north central of what is now British Columbia. We were semi-nomadic and traders by the way we were. We would go far to the north to trade with the people of the north and the people of the permanent snow. We would go to the south, trade with the people of the permanent summer. We'd go to the ocean, the big water, and we'd go over the Rocky Mountains, what are now the Rocky Mountains, to the land as flat as the water on a calm day. And we would trade our goods, and our goods were made of fur. We were hunters and trappers and gatherers, and we were good at what we did. Danzu Daneti was a traveling man who did a lot of trading, but he didn't trade for wealth. He traded like the Nakazli people do, to give away his wealth, to share it with others. When everybody shares what we have, then nobody is left for wanting, and the people grow together. That was the way it was. And Danzu knew this, and he would travel, and he would trade. And here's a story of Danzu Daneti. But for the moment, I'll only refer to the house that he would visit in the winter, the house in Nakazli. Nakazli people had beautiful houses in the wintertime. They were partly underground and partly above ground, and completely warm. They often had a trail that led to the house. Some pet dogs, and they weren't really pets, they were part of the family. Had an entryway just like everybody else's. It was made of wood, moss, lined with furs, covered with dirt, grown over with grass in the summer, blown over with snow in the winter. Had a front door and a top door. The top door would have a ladder. Allow people go in and out of the house when the snow built up too much around the front door. Danzu Daneti had a sleigh. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot. Here's a bundle of his goods and some of his pullers, his team. He didn't have one animal, he had several. Each animal had a job, even that guy. They relied on each other's strength to get them through the hard times. By sharing each other's strength, they were able to overcome all their weaknesses. And their speed was incalculable. You can see that some of this house here has been grown over. That's what it looks like from going down into this house. Today we call them pit houses. Nobody lives in a pit house anymore around our area. They've been taken over by A-frame houses. I wonder what it looks like inside this pit house. Let's find out. Oh, look, kids' room. Cut away a part of this pit house. In a real pit house, this is not a possibility. There are the two openings, that's it. You can see some beds, table and chair, fire pit, some more bedding, some shelves, and then of course, the ladder. Now there's a fire pit right down in here. So you know what that means? This entryway, this top entryway, is also the chimney. And there is our story of the generous old man who would visit in the coldest day of the year to share all his goods, dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, with a bundle of toys. And this is our story. Masi, that means thank you. Masi, snachalya, thank you for the knowledge. Sanachalya, thank you for the food. Just some words that my people use still today. Masi for listening.